Well, looking good and feeling good, a lot of it, of course, can be down to exercise. But what if you tie in exercise with anti-aging benefits? That's exactly what Glynis Barber has done with Howard, who is a lovely gentleman here with us in the studio, for this fabulous DVD that, Glynis, we've been seeing you since the beginning of this year.
Yes.
And so many thousands of women and men have decided to go for this system. But what makes it different to any other yoga DVD that we might find?
Well, Howard and I, we wanted to do a yoga DVD, obviously, but we wanted to make it anti-aging. So that's its prime purpose. And everything in the DVD is designed for anti-aging. There's a lot of lifestyle information. We have a talk about lifestyle, talk to a skin doctor, we talk about, you know, updating your makeup.
You do nutrition and all sorts,
we talk to a nutritionist.
well.
So there's a tremendous amount of information on it, and some unusual things as well.
Well, I think what is probably unusual, I say unusual, to me was a huge surprise. I'm sure you love Dempsey and Makepeace as much as I did, but I was very surprised talking to Glynis today to find out you started it, obviously, along with your husband now, as was. We all saw the chemistry, I was going to say, there on screen. But 25 years ago that was. I mean, to look at you would never believe it was that many years. People say, well, the years have been kind. But not in the industry you're in, with the hours that you would need to work and all the rest of it. It's important that you do look after yourself and your body.
It's really important.
And your skin and your face and everywhere, really.
Well,
and that's
there's nothing more motivating, as I'm sure you know, than being on camera.
Well, too true. I mean, camera, the eye never lies. It never lies at all. That's right. Close, too close. But if we're talking about exercise and things, it isn't just the body, because you've got some fascinating things in here that are facial exercises. Is that right?
We do. And I mean, I just want to say, because I always say it, so I've got to say it again, exercise, to my mind and Howard's mind, is the closest thing there is to an anti-aging pill. Exercise is fantastic.
Right. Well, we're certainly looking at you. I think you should take your word for that, most definitely.
And, well, one of the things we put on here, which I think is a bit unusual, is, you know, we have the spine section, we have a flowing workout, but we also have a natural facelift section.
Facelift?
Yes.
Facelifting yoga, I find that extraordinary. How do you do this?
Well, it literally by...
moving the face. I mean, one would think of moving the arms and the legs, and, you know, that's obviously all part of exercise, and we always forget the face.
Yeah.
But it's
But you have to work out your face, just as you do your body.
That's it, because that's where usually the signs of ageing begin.
Well,
and how, I mean, you work as a yoga instructor, I mean, as a lifestyle coach, I mean, you do all sorts, really.
Yeah.
And it is, you know, key to you to try and, I would imagine, make it not only as easy as possible for people to actually access this form of exercise and sort of feeling good.
I work on the principle that you don't have to do a lot to make a difference.
No.
You just need to know what to do and then do it on a regular basis.
Okay.
So something like these facial exercises is something that everybody can do, but it can be hugely effective.
Right, let's have a go then.
Right,
I feel your jawline sagging a little bit there.
Are you feeling brave?
Oh, yes, right.
Because we're going to look a bit silly.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, there's no change there for me.
Do you want to talk, or should we do the scrunching?
Yeah,
I like this one because it really gets the blood flowing, which is incredibly beneficial, and what every facialist will be trying to do to your face.
And you could do this wherever you are. You could do it in the car, or should you recommend
as long
you
as
sitting
no
down
one's
relaxing?
looking.
As long as no one's looking. Okay, right. Oh, that's nice. We've got a whole audience looking at us.
Oh, yes, I forgot about them at home.
Right, let's go for it then.
So basically all we're going to do is start to use the muscles in the face. And you don't have to identify each and every muscle.
Okay.
So all you really need to do is get a sense of scrunching the face up like a ball of paper.
Okay.
It's like a prune.
So you can feel it. You can feel it in the forehead and your cheeks and around your eyes and around the jaw. Okay, and then gently release. That's it. And then scrunch back up again. And then release. Now, the main thing with this is, as Glynis said, is stimulating blood flow. And blood flow is one of the most important things. It's going to bring an
it actually.
Yeah.
Just a couple of times.
Just a couple of times I can feel it, yeah, in my cheeks there.
So almost a rosy redness in the face, that kind of vitality that one would get from, you know, looking healthy.
It is funny, because you think about it on your wedding day, and you smile and smile and smile, and every bride I've ever spoken to always says that their face aches at the end of the day because they're not smiling. They're not used to using, because that's the kind of big muscles.
But this one, I first did this exercise at drama school, and obviously, you know, you're going to do it for a bit longer than that, but you can literally feel the blood moving around your face very, very quickly. But the jawline one is very good too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely an issue. I think,
yes. We have muscles throughout the neck as well, and obviously these start to prolapse. So there's almost a tonality that we want. It's not really building up muscle, it's creating tone within the muscle. So they're simple again. So you can just basically, if you put your fists underneath your jaw, and then you can just gently press down on it, and you'll feel the pressure in the muscles in the neck, and then you can release again.
Oh, that's great.
You can really feel that, can't you?
That's really clever.
It's really simple. I mean, you know, literally anybody can do something like this. You don't have to be aggressive. You can see it's not a strong push, but just enough to engage the muscles in the neck. It's a little bit hard when I'm talking as well. You can hear it from my voice.
But this is wonderful because, of course, the great thing is once you have this at home and you've got how many different sort of like sessions you work your way through, don't you?
Yes, so there's the spine, because, you know, you've got to keep your spine flexible as you age, very important, and you've got to work out to the flowing section. Should we do a bit of the spine?
Yeah.
Maybe the...
Because this is, I'm presuming, something that you could actually teach yourself if you've never done yoga before, using this.
It's very gentle.
Yeah.
And it's very accessible, even if you have done a bit of yoga as well.
Okay.
You know, the DVD works on the principle that you have three ages. You've got your chronological age, which is what it says on your birthday card, and then you've got your biological age, and that's really how your body is working and functioning. And then you've got your subjective age, about how you feel. So these are exercises that are going to affect the way that you feel about your age. You're starting to feel younger. And anybody that's ever woken up with a bad back will know that they instantly feel about 10 years older.
Right. Oh, yes, I have, yes.
So,
a lot
you know,
of
the
issues
fact
with...
that we're starting to affect the spine. Now, what we'll do with Glynis here is that there's a very small movement. So Glynis is going to lift her spine up towards my hand.
Yep.
And then take it back down towards the floor.
And what is that actually sort of like flexing or exercising?
Well, you've got 24 vertebrae in the spine, and most of them start to fixate. Most of them start to basically lock. Right? And that's where we get that tightness in the back. So keeping the spine flexible and moving is one of the best, healthiest things. Again, you don't have to do a lot. You just need to know what to do and do it on a fairly regular basis.
And that's exactly what you will be told and shown in this fabulous DVD, which has proved to be so popular for so many of you. I mean, we're sadly out of time, actually, to show you many more exercises there. But 400354 is the item number. And we're talking not just about the entire body, but the face as well. So fascinating, easy to follow, a great price as well at £10.80. It's 400354. And I believe that if you do work with this, you can obviously help yourself to look good and feel a great deal better. Maybe one day even as gorgeous as Glynis does as well. But thank you very much indeed, both of you, Howard, as well, for that. And do stay with me because we're moving on to our beauty product of the month.